Hello everyone, and this is SeReNiiTYzZ here, back with another awesome Fortnite Battle Royale gameplay today. And this time today guys, Sunny and SeReNiiTYzZ doubles game 3 as you can see here. And this gameplay today is going right into the heart of the action because I've capped from this gameplay, just not the beginning where we landed our initial looting point. Just literally capping the main battles of this game, and it still makes for a really good video. So I've got all of the battles and kills I get in this one. And as you can see with the building, I am starting to do a lot more building plays in my gameplays. And at this point here, to start things off, Sunny and I into a really good match here where we're just facing up against what seemed to be a double team because Sun's got a guy behind his rock there who I'm trying to help him with. So I thought that two guys we were facing here were actually a team, but they were actually two individual solo players, believe it or not. A bit weird considering the positioning, but there you go. So at this point trying to put hurt on my guy, and he's being resilient to keep building, and also trying to watch Sun's guy who's behind the stone, and Sun calls it out, and I land a really nice headshot here to get him weak. And then Sun peers out of his base and finishes him off, so some great teamwork from us there to get Sun's, I think it may have been his first kill, I can't remember in the terms of that because of the beginning. And right here the other solo player veers out to try and kill Sun, I finish him off and we get both of them dead there. So great initial start for Sunny and SeReNiiTYzZ right here. And let me tell you the story of this game guys. So this gameplay today for Sun was his 49th, can you believe it? He's actually got more than me. His 49th duo win because he has a lot of wins with Adam, myself, and Hobo, and I think he has some with James as well. So he has a lot of wins with other people other than me. I think I've got just over 20 with him. So this was his 49th today, and after we won this one, Sun said to me before I got off, can we just try for another so I could get the big 5-0? And I'm pleased to announce that the game that followed we did win that as well, so I will bring that one out next time. That was Sun's 50th, the gameplay that you're going to see next time, but this was the 49th of his on Fortnite Battle Royale. So as you can see, he definitely pulling in the wins now, definitely really improving as a player, so you know, it's nice to see that. And you know, it was nice for me to be a part of this as we get the win here today guys. So a nice initial battle, pretty well handled by Sun and myself. You know, Sun's starting to build there. I take a nice position on the house to finish the guy I was fighting, and some really nice positional advantage from us there, and quite smart play to be honest. At this point here, we start to come under fire. I think it was from the ahead of us, so I start to build in that direction. Sun's like, nah, they're behind, man. So I was like, okay. So I start to fortify up next to him, and actually a few different players here. There's a team to the right. There's also a guy that I spot in a moment who's coming from the left, and Sun decides to make it a bit more secure for himself. I start seeing a guy on the left who's actually a black knight with a crossbow, as you can see here, who's trying to hit the other people that are on the right side, and because I get some really nice AR shots in him here, I know I've got him dead when I come around the corner with a shotty. And that was a really nice kill for me there, just no messing around, just pure aggression, taking that guy straight out. Sun takes a nice position here to build around this site as we loot another solo player. So that's a really nice play from us to kill those guys at the beginning, and right here facing off against the team. And these guys were quite smart, as you can see. They're still trying to build up on us. They're not really panicking in the dangers of opposition. They are actually trying to build, and one of them in a minute hits a really nice snipe on me, which makes me back down. As you can see, that's the snipe there. It does sort of knock my composure out for a minute, and had my map out for the longest time. I think it was the shock of getting sniped, but yeah, just you know, good play from them. So at this point, I think, you know, in terms of staying there at the long range, I'm not so certain of that fight because of considering how good one of them is with a snipe. But my teammate, Sum100, is a legend with a snipe as well, as he clips that guy, manages to get his shields off, and then I pinch him to knock him down. It's this guy's partner who's trying to fortify his walls and save his teammate. But as he's doing that, I hit him for a headshot, and then Sun moves in to attack because they're vulnerable, and we get them both. So really big snipe from Sun there that followed after I got sniped onto one of their players, and that pretty much opened the door for us to finish them off, because once he'd done that, I was already looking at the guy, and I had some perfect AR shots on that guy to finish him up, to knock him down, and then his teammate was left to fend on his own. And as he's trying to build and trying to get to his teammate, I hit him for a 66 in the head, and the rest is history. So great battle from Sun and myself there. That was a really nice set of plays and a lot of action for the first few battles that we had in this Royale. And it was at this point I did start recording the game because obviously nothing happened in the beginning, but yeah, we definitely got a bit lively around this moment, and at this point here, I couldn't figure out at the time why I didn't take the blue tactical. That was a mistake. Yeah, not sure why I didn't seem to sort of spot that. It could have dropped that green one for the blue. You know, who knows what my thought process was there, but just moving on a little bit here, guys, about 30 seconds on, we're just still moving through the zone at the moment as it's looking to move in, and just keeping an eye out for people really, so that we, you know, stay alert at all times and don't do anything silly. But yeah, just always keeping our eyes out, ready to panic build if necessary. Got a decent amount of wood there, so you know, it's all looking good, and some brick as well. So yeah, definitely, you know, we can protect ourselves if we come under fire. But just literally looking around here and just looking for players to fight. And as you can see, it's the final 10 now, so it's all about to pop off. And this is like the penultimate zone, so we will come under threat probably in a minute. And I think you are going to see quite an awesome fight that's about to happen right now. So passing the shack, and at this point, for some reason, I just thought I really want to check this shack out. And I'm glad I did, because we find a team. One guy veers out to start to shoot us, and I managed to knock him down. That was a really nice play from me. And his teammate comes out all guns blazing with the rockets. But oh wait, we're getting attacked from behind. SeReNiiTYzZ got a panic build here to save his life, and managed to do a bit. I was panic building, trust me, I was a bit frightened. And at this point, come under siege from the guy on the hill as well. So, you know, are we going to be able to finish that team near the hut? The guy that I downed, he's probably reviving his teammate now. Who knows what's going to happen? But right here, just literally trying to protect myself from that guy on the hill, because he's a real threat to me, having done a lot of damage. And at this point here, I completely mess up my build by building a pyramid, which is not ideal. And I'm not the greatest at editing, you know, building blocks. So that really put me out of proportions. At this point, my idea was to fortify myself from the mountain guy, really, but as you can see, I wasted a lot of time there, and that's something that I would have improved upon, to be a bit more careful with the build, because that pyramid has really wasted a lot of time. And definitely the guys in the house that Sun's monitoring, one of the ones that I knocked down, he's definitely going to have probably revived his teammate by now. So we're at a really dangerous point here, because I'm under siege from the guy on the hill who's definitely still looking at us. You know, and unfortunately for me, my building was a bit rubbish there, to say the very least. So, you know, just being really careful at this point. Sun says he's going to the back of them, is trying to listen for where they might be. So I just say, okay, dude, I just got to keep an eye on this guy on the hill, and it looks like he's actually in a fight with other players. So not only did he try to attack us, but there's other players fighting him as well. So yeah, pretty intense gameplay right now. Managed to get up a high. It was a bit annoying. I got myself stuck on the pyramid there. And because I have a lot of traps, I'm more just like looking to use them as a preventative measure from the guy on the hill if he decides to build up to me. So do put some more down here just to keep myself a bit safe, you know, if anyone tried to come up here. And at this point here, decided to help Sun, because the fight on the hill is much harder for me with the low health. And these guys are boxed in, and Sun manages to knock one of them down and says where the other one is, so I go to attack. And I was really lucky myself that I didn't get down here, because Sun was really weak. And I was really weak after that guy did manage to get me for that shot, and luckily I didn't fall down and get a really nice shotgun to the face on that guy to finish them off. And really big battle for us there, because that keeps us safe and keeps us alive. A nice turn of events, you know, really good panic builds from us both to keep ourselves alive from the guy on the hill. And I suppose a little bit lucky, really, that we did so well in this fight and the guys in the hut, and also just generally that guy in the mountain wasn't able to push us because they got attacked by other people. So luckily for us, that all worked out to our advantage. And as you can see, the crazy buildings ahead of us, yeah, definitely was a panic build from me scenario. And at this point, some guys attack us. I don't know if it was the same people on the hill. Fishy there, as you can see, I managed to take him out straight away. Nice play as he tries to rocket my legendary friend Sun 100. How dare he try that, and knock him straight down there. So he's on the floor crawling, and his teammate's probably going to come and rush us as well and try to build around him to protect him. So I say, Sun, he's trying to build around his teammate, don't let him build, dude. And Sun, well aware of that, on top of his game right there, and finishes off his teammate. So great teamwork from us there as a double team. That was really nice to you know, get them, because they were definitely dangerous. As you can see, they had a gold scar, and one of them had rockets, so they were not messing around, those guys. Definitely nice. As you can see, one of them wanted to see what loot I grabbed, and then left the game when he realised he couldn't win. So sorry, Fishy, but you'll have to try again, mate. You'll have to return to the lobby and try another day, as Sun 100 and SeReNiiTYzZ just making a name for themselves right here with this Royale win. And we're against one team now, guys. It's the final four, so we're against one other team. We're close to the white zone, so all the chips in our advantage. I'm a little bit low health, but decent weaponry, so there's no reason why Sun and I can't go the whole way. But the only thing that we don't have at this moment in the gameplay is we've never seen that other team. So we have no idea where they are right now. And, Sun says, let's get up on this hill, dude, and just have a look. And at this point, I just want Sun and I to stay really close together. I know that one of the earlier players had a sniper rifle, so I didn't really want to get too far from Sun at this point. But at the same time, I want to make sure that we're together and that, we do everything together and, don't separate too much, considering it's still quite a wide area for us to go. And some of the prison, as you can see just ahead of me here, is actually in the vicinity of the zone, so definitely a lot of places for that team to hide. And I say to Sun, is it safe to come down, because I really don't want to get sniped. I just had a feeling of getting sniped at this moment in the gameplay. And nice build from Sun here to do an ascension down the hill. To come around the other side, I suppose Sun wanted to do, and just check out the whole area. And at this point, I'm really watching my right, because at this moment they could run in from the prison. So at this moment, I'm getting ready to panic build. I've got the metal out just in case that does actually happen, using my best material as we're approaching the final moments. But still, having gone through that and not getting shot once, it does make us suspicious to where they might be, and we're really concerned now with where they are. And we have no idea where they could be, and literally no idea. So what's going to happen here in the final battle? Who knows? So at this point here, I start to build my metal base, and still questioning at this moment in time, like, where are these kids? And then SeReNiiTYzZ sees the sky base and shoots it down, because they try to snipe old SeReNiiTYzZ from up there. The sky base strategy coming back from nowhere. But as you can see, they just fall and plummet to the ground. Gravity does not tolerate that. And the old strats will never again return. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. A slightly unusual finish to a Fortnite Battle Royale Duos gameplay right there. But yeah, at that time when I saw the sky base, I just said, they aren't in a sky base, are they? Because I've seen those on YouTube, a couple of months ago when people were trying those to get a jammy win. But the sky base is no more, as Sun 100 and SeReNiiTYzZ destroy it and let them plummet to the floor, and the humiliation for the team that we just beat there. And that was nice to see a sky-based victory, guys. I haven't had one of those on the channel yet. Shortly after this gameplay of Sun in duos, I do get one in squad with the other lads, Adam and Hobo. So you'll see that in my squad highlights and all the other videos I've got to work on. But as for me today, this was SeReNiiTYzZ, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.